first thing that we should talk about, because I'm done competing and you're all competing in the next 3 days, 4 days. Tell me all the raw emotion that you have going into this meet. Like, I want to, like, filters off. I want to know what you're thinking of. Like, how do you feel? You're at the freaking Olympic trials. How do you feel about it?
Well, the motto's been, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Since regions, it's been, anything is possible. Even before then, it's been possible. It hasn't happened yet, so it's still time. It's time to be possible.
That's the whole season's motto, it seems.
Yeah. So, open mind, try to get after it and have fun. This will be my last meet, so.
How do you feel about that?
I try not to think about it. Ignore its existence.
You can put your shoes in the circle.
I feel like you have to be a top dog.
Yeah.
That's too raw.
Yeah.
And people are like, whose shoes are these?
For sure.
They're going to put them with Krauser shoes in the world record section.
Kari? I feel like I'm in a good position. I don't feel like I have anything to lose.
Hell yeah.
What do you have to gain?
Everything. Honestly.
The world.
I feel like, anything's possible, so you never know. I feel like being a top dog at the Olympic trials is pretty nerve-wracking if I had to, look from the outside in, and I'm glad I'm not in their shoes right now, and
that's how I was
I'm just
saying.
gonna do the best I can, and maybe it'll benefit me.
So I was saying to Justin was talking about getting old. He's like, "You're not old." I was like, I'm old for the NCA. I'm an old cat, but then coming here, now we're young dogs.
Yeah.
We're like, who are these kids?
Yeah.
That is an interesting sport that
University
I've never
kids.
even thought about.
Yeah.
It's when you're older in college, it's you feel old.
Your experience.
You're competing alongside 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
But then you come here to the trials and it's you're just like a little baby again in college, competing against
these are
grown
jobs.
humans.
Yeah. People train, that is their job, and I'm in college. Student
I
athlete.
gotta go do homework.
Yeah, gotta go finish my major. I still got some eligibility left in the NCAA.
I'm still under my parents' life insurance.
Yeah.
I'd say
Parents
besides,
making doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
you've been at USA's, but for us, this will be our first time competing against professional throwers.
Big
so
dogs. I'm
that's
excited.
exciting.
Yeah, I got to
Meet a few.
congratulate Deanna Price on her American record at Drake, so I was the next thrower after her. First one.
You were the first one to congratulate her.
Yeah.
Take my hat on it.
So this is your first time at a major U.S. championships?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought that you were a returner. So for both of you, Olympic trials, first one, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Mine was, I had 2 U.S. national meets, 2 USAs, to make the world team, and then in 2018, it wasn't really for anything. So less pressure, I suppose, but not as much excitement. Both of them were at Drake Stadium, which is fun to compete, but it's Hayward is on another level, so that would be pretty cool. Do your first, because technically the Shelby, this is your first pro meet, going straight into the Olympic trials. So
Still wearing the Maddy jersey.
Yeah. You set off the tone well, though. So.
Yeah. That's what we're all saying. We're like, can't set the tone. Good mojo. Good juju. Keep it rolling. With Tally making finals too.
yeah, Tally making finals in a personal best. Riley taking third. The mojo is going, that's for sure. So I'm handing off the torch to you girls now.
Hopefully it only goes up.
It will. Don't hold back.
Maggie, Ewan, and Kyle didn't know what Hawaiian time was.
That's a shame.
I know. I told them to go.
What's our favorite place to go here?
Yeah, why don't we discuss our favorite places to eat in town here?
Gosh, well,
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
time.
time is number one.
Stole my heart.
I don't know, I feel like we need to eat at Tracktown Pizza.
That's true.
To
Ice cream.
experience
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh, I lied.
Stop.
Handel's ice cream. just made my whole life. I will never forget that ice cream.
The first experience.
The first experience, I think I had a seizure. I'm so happy.
At the Graham Central Station.
Fueled by sugar.
Yeah, fueled by sugar. Yep.
So yeah, I'd say Handel's ice cream is,
Yeah.
is my
Yeah,
favorite.
Handles is good, but they kind of screwed me on the serving size
They
last
did.
night. Those
You
are some
had
pretty
to ask
tiny.
for bigger scoops.
But you shouldn't have to.
At Handles, you
Well,
shouldn't
you
have.
have to,
Okay,
yeah.
first
Be like,
off,
"Hey, I
look
made
at
the
the size of
Olympics."
me. You think 4 little scoops is like, come on, I'm
Yeah.
Big boy.
310 pounds here. Right? I can eat ice cream. Like none of it's gonna go to waste here.
Yeah.
I got
We'll
a
just
separate
have to go
stomach
back.
for ice
Yeah.
cream.
Well, when we go back, I'll know this time to like put the scoops on. You know,
Yeah.
don't hold back
Don't
here.
be shy.
Yeah. It's fine. We can go back Friday night.
I'm Hawaiian time, through and through.
I've only gotten it once since we've been here. It was my first meal, and I'm pretty hungry right now. I'm not gonna lie. So
I would be down
Sounds
for
pretty
it for
good.
dinner.
Yeah.
yeah, I can dabble. Although I do want to go get that Cheba Hut.
Yeah, that was
Again.
good. I got
Look
the
at that
bacon
tomorrow
ranch
for lunch.
one.
Yeah, that would be a good lunch for tomorrow because that was
They have the
amazing.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Don't get too excited about all the sugar here.
We can have it on Friday.
It'll be good energy
Yeah.
for you to compete.
We had ice cream 3 out of the 4 days and for NCAs.
Hey, it worked. I PR'd.
Hey,
Did something.
We need to get you ice cream again
so
today.
it's only weird if it doesn't work.
Yep.
But Payton, you've been to Japan, obviously. What is your favorite food for you going back?
Well, unfortunately, things are changed a lot in terms of like where we can go due to COVID and everything, which is a massive bummer. But I'd rather have it be that than no Olympics at all.
I was gonna say,
That I
can you
haven't
order
looked
it?
up.
Oh.
Maybe.
I
I
literally
don't know.
was to ask
I feel
that.
like they gotta have some kind of
But
delivery.
you know, one thing that Tokyo is like known for worldwide, not worldwide, I don't know how worldwide is ramen noodles, not very probably, but like each place that serves ramen in Tokyo is like super competitive, and they have their own recipes that they've been doing for like decades, and it's a very competitive thing. So like when I went around town when I was there, I would go make sure to go get the ramen because each one has all these like subtle or major differences that make it like super unique. So if I can go back there and try the ramen noodles, then
Is it
because
like the texture or like the spice?
the spice, the broth, what
Are
they
all the
put in
noodles
it,
the same?
Yeah.
but it comes down to it like it's all ramen noodles. Like, but you know, Japanese ramen noodles and you know box ramen noodles like we eat, instant ramen noodles, they're very different. Like
Yeah.
the broth that they make is like specially cultivated and like I don't know if this is all true or not, but I'm pretty sure that it is. Like they keep the broth going for a super long time to let those flavors develop. Like I'm talking like days or weeks. Like they keep the same broth and they just keep adding more to it so that it develops over time. Don't fact check me on that because I don't know if I'm just talking out of my butt here, but I'm pretty sure that that's what they do. I thought I heard that. So that's like the main thing. Obviously, sushi in Japan is
Yeah.
a must. You can't go to Japan and not get the sushi. But I get a feeling that that'll be available at the
Yeah.
village.
Yeah.
But I'm certainly excited to go.
What's can you get like the sticky balls that you're like, I only got one and I was so mad I didn't get another one.
Pork buns.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
can't wait to go get more pork buns because they're so delicious. And the first time I went there, I only got half of one because we bought one, Coda and I split it down the middle and shared it. So I only got half of a pork bun. And I kept looking for them when I was there, but I just never saw them again. So
Is it like a what texture is it?
it's like a
Is it
like
like
a
a bun?
dumpling.
Oh.
Like a fluffy light dumpling, but in the middle of it it's got
Pork?
pork and vegetables, and it's just
So a fluffy egg
Kind of
roll.
like gyoza.
kind of well, not quite an egg roll, like or gyoza.
Okay.
It's not wet. It's like
Oh, it's not?
it's like kind of like a fresh bread dough,
Oh.
kind of like not quite like fully bread, like crispy or fluffy like that, but it's like almost like a dough. But it is amazing.
What's the place that had the deer when you went to Japan, you had the deer like eating out of people's bags and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Miyajima Island, right off of the coast of Hiroshima.
Oh.
There was an island.
South?
Yeah, way south. Like from Tokyo, it's like 3+ hours by bullet train. So, won't be going back there again, unfortunately. Well, really won't be going anywhere, but the village, the training venue, and the stadium. But that was really awesome. Like, had these miniature deer, but they're so used to people there that they just walk amongst them. But they're only like up to like, a little bit more than my knee.
They just look like
And I was walking with our bag of lunch, and one just like came up to me. I was like, "Oh, cool!" But it went like beeline straight for my bag and took a bite out of the paper bag, and then just ate the paper bag. So, and I caught I got the whole thing on video too. So
Cute.
There.
it was kind of funny. I wasn't allowed to hold the lunch after that because apparently, like, we got like barbecued eel was our lunch that day. It was expensive and like really good.
Yeah.
And I wasn't allowed to hold the lunch because I wasn't doing a good job protecting it.
Is Monster gonna try to go over?
I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work with
I don't know if he was like.
all
even
of the
interested in
friends
going.
that I made and family that I met while I was over there. They'll be able to go watch because they live there.
Right.
I'm not sure how it works for somebody that lives in the U.S. but is a Japanese citizen.
How far away is Coda's family from Tokyo?
Most of them live in Osaka, so it's about 2 hours by bullet
Do
train.
that?
It's another bummer is I won't get to ride bullet trains anymore, which is
Yeah.
like literally like an airplane on rails. Like, it's incredibly fast. To go like close to 200 miles per hour, but it doesn't feel like you're even moving because it's on super nice rails, like magnetized rails. But speaking of Japan, we should do like a little taste test here of all this candy we have here.
I think
We
we've
are-
already,
yeah.
we've already tried in a little
Yeah.
bit, but
Oh, come on.
I mean,
Carrie likes
Carrie's
strawberry
favorite.
Yeah, strawberry.
I'm
And
gonna
these
try.
ones are open.
I'm gonna try
I
the
like
strawberry
the almond,
pocky
yeah.
first.
Tree stumps are pretty good. They're kind of cute.
They are cute. I didn't think they were gonna actually look like tree stumps.
And then, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the
the
banana,
banana.
chocolate banana.
Where is this
Sticks
stuff?
are delicious.
I haven't seen the chocolate. Took a bite out of it. You gotta finish it.
Does like taste like Pop Tart?
It is Pop Tart. Not really, but
The strawberry tastes like a Pop Tart.
yeah.
Like a Pop-Tart.
We were saying that
It's
Pop
so
Tarts
good.
were always such a treat
Yeah.
when we were kids.
Well, Costco only has they have them,
The
but it's only the chocolate. Like, I've never.
Really? I only ate strawberry Pop Tarts.
I liked the
Hot fudge sundae.
s'mores.
S'mores was my favorite.
I gotta try the banana here.
Like, there was a point early on here at NBSU in the throwing career where I'd like specifically go and just buy one packet of Pop Tarts before flying trips, so I'd have them to eat in the airport, and then Justin saw me eating them one time, and then I never bought them again.
Did he say anything or did he just see you?
It was the look.
Oh,
The
yeah.
look of disappointment.
Yep.
Like, yeah, so.
One morning when we had like a
During
5
the walk.
a.m. flight, the only thing that was open in the
Does
airport
it actually
was,
taste like banana?
was the
Come
Rocky
on.
Mountain Chocolate
How often do
Factory.
you get banana
Bananas are
pocky?
my
And
arch
I got a
nemesis.
caramel
For the
apple
texture.
breakfast.
Does anyone else want to try banana?
They're delicious.
Yeah, they're
another.
Another.
Oh wait,
You already had banana?
no, we didn't. What was the other one we had?
Yeah,
Strawberry.
but no.
That was almond.
Oh, almond.
There's an
Oh, I thought
almond
it was
one.
banana.
I had one almond.
Oh wow, those are very
It does taste like
Banana.
banana.
It's like a banana Laffy Taffy on a stick.
Wow.
It is. Our local candy expert.
Yeah. I was just saying,
Cheers out.
go to Costco next. They sell these bags of high chews.
I love the high
Yeah,
chews.
I was gonna say she's
I could eat a whole bag.
High chews are Japanese, by the way.
That's what I said.
Oh, I missed that part. Sorry.
You weren't here.
No.
You wouldn't have known.
You know, I unknowingly got those when I was in Japan too.
Really?
Because this was like before they had them at Costco ever, and I saw like I didn't even know they were called high chews because it was everything was in Japanese.
Oh yeah.
But I saw this candy and I was like, looks kind of good. I don't know. And I got it and I tried it and it was like one of the best like chewy candies
Yeah.
I've ever had. So I think I bought
It's
them like
like
3 more
taffy, but
times when I was
better.
there. But they actually had them in like way different flavors too.
Oh, really?
I don't know what they were because I can't read Japanese, but it's different than the ones that they have at Costco.
I was saying that you're more of a candy guy. So is Kari.
Oh, yeah.
Sean and I were saying at the airport they were more chocolate girls.
Chocolate guys.
They all had like little.
Definitely
Sweet.
candy over chocolate.
Speaking of
Same.
chocolate, actually, this is a very important question. When you have M&Ms, do you bite them or do you suck on them?
Do you suck the
I
candy
like
coat
them.
off?
I used to think that was the weirdest thing.
Who the heck sucks?
I do.
She thought it was weird that when you eat cookie dough that you don't
Eat
like
it.
eat it all at the same time. She separates
like,
it and sucks the chocolate chips.
What
I
kind
was
of?
eating cookie dough and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm eating the chocolate chips." She's like, "That's so weird." I'm like,
Yeah.
"I'm pretty sure you're
You're
weird."
weird.
Yeah, so how long does it take you to eat like a normal like pack of M&Ms? That would take
So long.
How can you even do that in like one sitting?
So what happens
Yeah,
if
it
they're like
just
the
takes
peanut
my
butter
time.
ones? Or like
What
the
is
caramel
it? What
ones?
even
You don't
is
eat
the
those.
shell? Just sugar?
It just dissolves. Like,
So then when you get the shell off, do you still suck on the chocolate?
oh yeah, you suck
You
the
don't, like-
entire time.
So until
Like
it's
crunch it?
completely dissolved, you don't chew any of it.
Yeah.
That is not
is
how
the
M&Ms are
weirdest
supposed to
thing
be.
I've ever heard in my life.
So yeah.
Serial killer.
Serial
trait.
killer trait. That is one of my many,
Yes.
according to Maggie.
I
How do we
asked,
list
I
them off
asked,
here?
I asked what time they woke up. Torn, did you wake up at 7:51? They're like,
What do you mean do you have to wake up at like exactly 7:50?
That
Yes.
is my prominent serial killer trait. Is I have to wake up at my favorite numbers because why not? So I either wake up. The minute is either 7, 21, 32, 44, 51. That's the
There's
only
like
time
your
I wake
like
up.
shot
favorite
put PRs.
Iowa
love
basketball
basketball.
player numbers.
That's a whole nother level. I thought it would be like
They're
your
not
shot
all
put
that.
PRs or.
They're not all that. A couple of them are, but yeah.
Wow.
So what are they again? 7,
21,
21,
32, 44,
44.
51. So like Maddy is usually my roommate, so she knows by now. She's like, I'm like, do you want
I
to
could
get up
always
at
ask
like?
her what time she wants to
I was
wake
like, do you
up.
want to wake up at like 7:30? And she's like, oh, that's too early.
Too
So it'll be
early.
like the next one, I'm like 7:44.
Yeah.
Is it-
Still too early.
Go
7:51.
Yeah, we just keep going to
Just-
the next one.
Wait like that extra 7 minutes is gonna make all the difference.
Yes.
And, like, you know.
So I either wake up extra
So she
early
wakes up?
sometimes. Or
Awesome.
So if like if one of their players has like a really good game, do you choose their number to wake up at?
No, it's just, this goes from like childhood. Like this goes back so long that they're my favorite numbers. And it just,
How long have you been doing that
Can you-
for?
for sure during college, probably started in high school. So, probably like 8 years.
Can you name all those players still? The ones that
Oh, yeah.
correspond? Let's hear it.
Kasheen Alexander, number 21. Wendy Osmore, number 32. Krista Vendevender, number 51. And then 44 is for Dallas Clark, who played for the Indianapolis Colts. He was an Iowa football player back in the day.
Wow.
Wow, a true fan.
Yeah, a true.
Hawkeye
What do they call
fan
them?
number one.
Iowans?
Iowans.
Iowans. True Iowan.
She is.
Through and through.
That's enough about my serial killer traits. though.
Are there more?
I mean, she
Sure.
sleeps like a angel.
Talk about how she sleeps.
Okay, you have to understand that Maggie comes up with these, and she
What's the word that you use again?
she embellishes
Embellishes.
all the time. So she thinks I sleep like a mummy with my hands crossed on my chest, but I do not.
So yeah, I'm her roommate, and I was trying to watch for it last night, but I didn't want to like stare at her when she was sleeping.
I don't sleep like that. To be
It's almost like Sleeping Beauty, just like
Yeah.
holding
Flowers.
flowers.
Yeah.
But instead it's just
I don't do that. I just want to make that,
Yeah, she
that
does.
clear. Yeah.
We'll see tonight.
Carrie will be on the lookout.
what about anyone else? Carrie, you told us about one of
Oh,
yours
yeah.
earlier today. Let's hear it.
Cleaning.
I cannot go to sleep if the kitchen's dirty. I will clean the thing, countertops, sweep the floors, and then I will.
floors too.
Yeah, then I will go to bed. And everything has to be like put away.
So do you do it every night then?
Yeah.
And she does a load of laundry.
Oh yeah, I do like a load of laundry every day.
I think that's a little.
Vacuum like every third day.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. I have everything in my room in a certain spot. If you like moved one of my lamps, I would notice.
Does it bother you or do you just notice it?
Oh, it bothers me.
Like you
She
have to get it
moved
back.
Shelby's
She
stuff.
moved my stuff in our room. I like set my stuff down on the floor, and I come back in later, and she put it away.
Or like sometimes we have this huge window in our living room and it looks out into our backyard. And Maggie will, my roommate, she'll like pull down the shades. But it's like ones if you don't pull them down at the same time, it looks like
like angled.
Yeah, it's like angled. And I have to like go over there and I just like pull it down the one side and I walk away and she goes, "Did you really just do that?" And I'm like, I had to. I had
All
to.
right.
Oh, okay.
Shelby and I made brownies one time. So after you make brownies, you put tinfoil on top, you
Yeah.
know, to contain the freshness. So they were like a day old, so I took a square out. I kind of just like, you know, laid it back over, like it wasn't perfect. Shelby got up and started just working on it and made it perfect, but then the other side got messed up, so then she was working on it for a good like minute and a half, and I'm like, Shelby, walk away. It's fine.
I hate how Maddy puts back on the tinfoil. It leaves openings for air to get in.
It's just like, it's covered, like nothing's gonna get on the food, but it's not airtight.
Yeah, yeah. Contain that freshness.
We're more similar than
I know.
You are.
Does she have any?
We kind of talked about it, and all the one I have is just eating ice.
eating ice.
That's a pretty strong one.
But Kari says it's a common
It's becoming
thing
a thing. People are putting like lemon juice and
It's
ice
a
and like
trend on
eating it
TikTok.
and, like as a healthy snack to like supplement like even potato chips or like craving or like satisfying that crunchy
like eating.
yeah.
She will literally take our ice maker's entire ice at my place. Like we just have one of those little electronic ones,
It's my favorite.
and
besides
she
Cane's.
clears all of it into her thing
And just eats it.
because the texture is immaculate. She
Oh,
says.
yeah.
It's like a
You should start
like a
putting like
snow
Neo
cone
in it.
ice. It's just shredded.
Like
And
it's-
it's just so nice.
If you did not have ice in your water bottle, you would be so dehydrated. You would
She wouldn't even
not-
drink
I
water.
wouldn't go to. I would sip it, but I wouldn't drink it. I would be like, if my mouth was like needed some thirst quenched, I would just sip it, but I wouldn't like yes. I would definitely be dehydrated.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's not that bad of a thing.
That makes me
Keeps me
wanna
hydrated. It's better than chips.
It
It may
is.
be bad for my tooth.
Sure.
I said yours was not eating food right away. You have to let it sit.
No, that is.
I wait until my food is like, I know it's
below
not
room
gonna,
temperature.
it's not gonna burn my mouth. Like I hate burning my mouth on food. So like,
That's why I just go.
we'll make dinner and I will, no joke, eat it after she's completed
I
her
will
whole dinner.
eat my
That's when
food
I
by
start eating
myself.
because it's finally cool enough. And like even if it's like, it definitely could be heated up. I just won't. Like I can eat food if it's just room temperature. If it's supposed to be hot, it doesn't bother me at all. I just,
Oh my gosh.
well, like I don't know. Like I can
I
eat
hate
pizza at like room temperature and not go heat it up because it doesn't really bother me. So eat anything.
True.
That's
Yep.
yeah. I don't know. That's a good one because I didn't even think of that. I was trying to like think of one for me this whole time, but that's definitely mine. I don't know anyone else that does that.
Me and Jacob talked about it. One time I made food for Jacob and I was like, hey, it's ready. He came in immediately, sat down, started eating like, wow, it is so refreshing to have someone eat food with me while it's hot. And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, Tim hates eating hot food.
I literally will not like. I wait so long to drink my coffee if there's not ice to cool it down right away. Like sometimes I'll go to practice with my coffee in my cup and it's too hot, and I won't drink it until I'm done
After practice.
throwing and lifting, and then I'll finally drink my coffee.
That's why your coffee sat on the table this morning. I was like, why is there like this cup of coffee on the table?
It's because he likes it cold.
Not cold. Just not. I don't like my mouth burned. I don't know who
Yeah,
does.
I mean,
Sip
coffee
it
is,
when
you
it's
gotta let it
cold.
sit for a little bit. Sometimes it's a little too hot.
But yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, I just sip it. Burn my throat or not, I sip it.
I won't risk it.
I
I
feel
can't.
like it's cold when it's supposed to be hot. 'Cause it's supposed to be iced coffee, like that's a whole nother level.
Right.
But you're drinking hot coffee.
Hot but not too hot.
Warm.
Well, like
A serial killer will try to justify their own
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You're the opposite.
You're outvoted.
when we drove to the coast the other day, I got a McDonald's coffee and I didn't drink it until we got there, and it's like an hour and a half drive.
Because Justin just like, are you gonna drink this?
No, they didn't notice.
Oh.
But yeah, I drank it when we finally got there, and it was like damn near cold. It's like room temp,
Like, yes.
but I still drank it.
This is what I wanted.
Better than hot.
It's honestly, you have lots of patience and your self-control.
This is true.
I can't.
I definitely have self-control when it comes to like overeating sweets and stuff.
That's true. That's what I was telling them too. I said,
Like, she always force feeds me cookies like right off the oven. I'm like,
you gotta eat them hot.
hot.
That is the best way to eat a cookie though. Right
That's
out
how
of
you're
your
gonna eat a
cookie.
but I can wait.
That's what I was telling them too. That like if you eat chips, you only eat like maybe 10 or
yeah.
15, and then you kind of chill for a while, and then
What's your
go
favorite
back
kind
to
of
it.
chips?
10 or 15.
It's actually like a really obscure one, and it's like
Salt
addicting
and
to me.
vinegar?
No. Well, like I'm thinking like all of like
Oh,
chip flavors. But like,
style?
have you had the Poppables from Costco?
Yes.
The Lay's Poppables. That's like
The
I
cheddar
will.
ones?
Yeah, I will eat almost like an entire bag in one sitting. Those are like
Yep, those
I
are
put
good.
I put like 6 of them in my mouth at a time. I'm not joking, and they're big. But I can't eat those fast enough. That's like one thing that I have like a huge weakness for is those. And I was so happy because they took them away. They had them last fall, and I got them like every time I went to Costco, I'd get like 2 bags. Because this is just like my kryptonite. It's my weakness. And then they took it away for months, and I would always look, and like I'd go to Costco's in like different cities when I travel to go see if they had them there.
Oh wow. That is dedication.
And they never did, but they finally brought them back to Costco, or like brought them back to our Costco in Fargo, and I bought 3 bags of them.
Doesn't the grocery store have like all those chips?
Yeah. Now they're common.
They're so expensive though, and they're
At Costco, you
they're
get the
tiny
big bag.
bags.
Yeah.
Costco's got the giant
Yeah.
bag that satisfies.
They have the giant bags of the
Mine's blue chicken pop.
popcorn.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
hers.
That's good. The popcorn with chocolate
And
the 2
Doobie
chocolates on it. White chocolate, milk chocolate.
Who loves popcorn?
You gotta get that popcorn.
I haven't even seen that one. I'm not like
That's
crazy
my
into
weakness.
popcorn. Like my favorite popcorn of Costco is the Pirate's Booty.
Oh yeah.
I think that one's pretty good.
You got that one from Teddy, right? You as well?
Mm-hmm.
What's your snack?
Probably snack.
Shelby has lots of self-control.
I don't know if I'd say that. Just not for like chips or stuff. Like I kind of like the popcorners. The, like triangle.
the
like,
triangles. Those are so good.
Those are so good.
The kettle corn ones.
Like kettle corn, or it's like they're literally just like they're basically popcorn, but in a chip
try
form.
it.
Oh,
We got them for track.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I find those really good, but
Those are good.
I'm much more of a sweets person.
Well,
so.
when you suck on your candy or your chocolate.
Yeah, when you
Oh,
eat a bag of
God.
M&Ms for an hour and a half.
So how do you eat the Pocky? Do you just suck on it until?
How are you
You
eating
suck
these?
off the strawberry and then get into the.
I do chew these.
You just hear
What about-
still
what
nibbling
about
on the
tree
same
stumps?
one.
You suck
I
the
have
chocolate
been
off?
I've been eating those full.
I think these tree stumps are pretty good.
No,
I think they're good.
they're not so sweet. They'll
Just
chop
strawberry
those.
on these cookies.
Get my vegetables in. Or my fruit.
I'm surprised you like them.
Yeah.
I know.
Because I just like Pop-Tarts.
Megan,
Hey Megan.
That's a good one.
why don't you say hi there?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I don't know if we've all met him. Megan, Buttercombe Walter.
Oh, nice.
Maddie.
Kari.
Shelby.
Hi.
Hello.
We've met.
Yes. A lot.
I've been to your house.
Yeah.
Megan,
Once
let's hear yours. Everyone's got a serial killer trait.
All right, Megan, you gotta.
You gotta give examples.
So some examples. Shelby can only wake up on her favorite Iowa basketball player numbers.
My favorite
like, on
numbers.
a minute.
So like this morning I woke up at 7:51. And I would either wake up at like 7:07, 7:21, 7:32, 7:44, or 7:51, like those
Those are the-
numbers.
She sets her alarm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm
you
like-
intentionally do it. It's not like it
Yes.
just happens that way.
No, I intentionally.
Those
do
are
it.
her favorite numbers.
So I always wake up on my favorite numbers.
And then when she eats chocolate chips or like cookie dough, she sucks on the chocolate. She doesn't just eat it all at the same time.
Okay.
Or like M&Ms, she sucks on the
She
M&Ms.
sucks on
I don't.
So it
I
takes
don't
you like an
chew.
hour to eat a bag of
So those are my serial killer traits.
Yes.
That make me weird.
Carrie's is just cleaning. I
She
guess.
won't go to bed unless she's
The kitchen
cleaned the
is
kitchen
clean.
completely.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's common. I get it.
Does a load of laundry literally every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hamper cannot be more than half full.
Yeah, the hammer cannot be more than half full. Where I'm like, I need to do laundry. Like, it's getting so full.
Mine is that I refuse to eat food if it's
It's
like
hot.
if it's gonna burn my mouth. So I will wait until it's almost room temperature to eat it. In most cases,
Oh.
Yeah. So Maddy will like finish her meal and then Payton will
she'll
start
finish
eating.
her meal before I even start eating. Almost every time.
Sounds like our house.
Mine's just eating ice.
Like you like to eat ice or you hate eating ice?
I like
She
eating.
has
Are you
to. She
anemic?
has to eat
No.
ice.
I just,
She just is
It
obsessed
it
with
just
eating
started,
ice.
like it just started happening and then now I can't not have ice.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's probably like can't leave for trips like this without making sure the entire house is clean. It's the most
See?
irritating thing to come back
Yes,
from
that
a
was
trip.
me. But then I know
and
when
the
I come
fridge
back,
has
it's
things that
gonna
are
be
rotting
a fucking
and like
disaster.
nope, laundry's done, it's all done. I'll
Yeah.
get back.
It's a very grown up trait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
house is clean.
Yes.
That's a good one to have. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Not
good
so
one.
serial killer.
It is when
style.
it's like 2 a.m. and the flight's at 6. You know.
Yeah.
You're like,
One of our, oh yes, I'm empty. I'm almost empty.
Oh my god.
One of our other teammates is that when she goes to a restaurant, she like when they ask like, hey, do you want anything to drink, and you ask for water, she asks for no ice.
Purposely water with
She
no
wants
ice.
just tap water, and I
Why?
Who's that?
Serial killer.
I mean,
Amy?
give me her ice.
I thought she likes like lukewarm water.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah, she likes lukewarm water, which
That's just.
that is
And I'll eat my food lukewarm, but I will not drink lukewarm
I will
water.
just request
Yeah.
lukewarm water.
And that's a whole other step above.
The satisfaction of drinking like
crunchy
a
stuff.
cup of water with ice and
This
that
is good
cooler
quality
crunchiness.
ice.
Yeah.
Like Sonic ice.
I said
Yes.
That's your
canes.
jam.
Raising canes.
Yeah.
Literally called chewable ice. That is that.
We got it in Tennessee, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is
The
is
greatest
my
thing.
calling.
So like,
I
if we
filled up my
pass-
entire water bottle just with
literally,
ice.
if we pass a Raising Cane's on the road, she's tempted to stop just to
To
go
get
in and
ice.
get their ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they let you do that?
I haven't done it yet. Usually I'm already
Worth
topped
a
off
try,
with ice.
though.
Yeah.
Add it up.